What reasoning do potential clients put forward for not doing business with GoldOre?
And I think the most famously popular and also spectacularly flawed reasoning that I get is the size of GoldOre as a company. And for some reason, people are of the opinion that GoldOre should be a large company, which we're not. We have a small core. There's no secret about GoldOre's business model of having a small core and then outsourcing, various sectors of work. That's our business model. It works for us. There are also many, I don't know why it's a problem if it works for us, because there are also large financially large, I should say, companies that also keep a very small core, a handful of people that run it, and they outsource everything, absolutely everything, from manufacturing to operating to cleaning. Everything is outsourced. Yes. And it's a small board of directors of 3 or 4 people that run a huge conglomerate, if I can call it that. And what's wrong with that? If that business model works for that company, who is anybody to tell them to do it any differently? If it's a privately owned company, you can run it any which way you like. And then I got to thinking as to why are they so stuck? Why are they stuck on this, that you need a large team? What for? What would you need a large team for? Well, then I realized why you would need a large team if you're in business like I am with GoldOre, if you had competing technology. The only reason you need a large team if there is something dysfunctional about your technology. If you know it's going to break, it's not a matter of if it blocks and if it wears, you know for a fact that it only lasts 3 months or 4 months. You either have to replace it or fix it or replace a critical component. You know that that's part of your business. If that is part of your technology and part of your business, then you have to react to that and have a big team to support it. Maintenance crew, people to order spares and fly spares out to various parts of the world to keep your technology going. Because the other side of that coin is, if it's not going, if there's downtime because of a breakdown, ask yourself what type of efficiency you're getting out of it. Rule number one, for any piece of technology to give you a benefit, it's got to be online.
Yes.
It's got to be working. Right? So I don't get it. I don't get why the industry is so hung up that you've got to have a large team. You have a large team for technology that doesn't work, that industry has, for whatever reasons, accepted for the last 10 years. And they think that's normal. If you have a reactor, it's definitely going to break because all the others break, and you're definitely going to need a large team to service me because that's what everybody else has to do, right? But they can't get their mind around the fact that the MACH does not break. It has zero maintenance requirement. You can do an inspection if you want,
yes,
just to see if everything is still okay, but there's zero maintenance. It'll outlast the life of your project way over 10 years.
Yes.
So why would GoldOre need a big team? What is this big team going to do? There's no maintenance to be done.
Yes.
There's nothing for them to do. And if you really think of it, the industry should not be promoting technology companies to have huge teams. Aren't we meant to be reducing the carbon footprint? Carbon net zero by the year 2050. Yeah. Unnecessary large companies are not going to give you that. Because now you've got people on airplanes jet setting all over the place to fix technology that should have been designed right in the first. Sorry for being so candid about it, but yeah. but because there is an intrinsic problem with the technology,
yes,
you need all of these unnecessary things which are not doing the environment any good.
Yeah.
So in my mind, there's nothing wrong with having a company with a small core team. There's lots of pluses to it. Number one is you will always have the inventor involved.
Yes.
So if you want a MACH reactor and you're dealing with GoldOre, 100% chance you will deal with me.
Yes.
So you're going to deal with the person that invented it, who knows everything there is to know about a MACH reactor, who can give you the best advice on your application.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that from a large company. You could be talking to somebody 3 levels, 4 levels down the hierarchical ladder.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're not speaking to a decision maker. You're not speaking to a boss.
Yeah.
Negotiation in big companies is difficult. It's easy to do business with GoldOre. You're looking at the decision maker here.
Yes.
I decide on policy, price, conditions of contract, everything. The whole tutti frutti. Yeah. So in my mind, a small company is actually a breeze. If you can get away with running a business with a small core team, do it.
Yes.
It'll be good for you, it's good for the environment, it's good for clients. And clients will always feel that they're getting that prime priority, I almost want to say luxury experience, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
They're going to get that quality experience every time because they're dealing with the person that created the technology, not with a lower level employee who has to study the technology and understand what it does.
Yeah.
There's a big difference there. So, I know you get excuses, you get reasons why people don't want to do business with GoldOre. And I haven't come across any very good ones. And then you get excuses as to why people will not do business with you. And you know why the excuses are there? Because unfortunately, and especially in the mining industry, I mean, it's everywhere, but it's very prevalent in the mining industry. Corruption, nepotism is very, very much alive. And I know it's human nature to do business with people that you know and you trust. But I think as a professional, and if you're looking after the best interests of your company, you also need to ask yourself, am I actually accessing the best technology that I can? Do I have the best industry practice in my operation? Am I giving it really the best, or am I just doing things because I want to do business with my friends? Because at the end of the day, in order to do business in this industry, the industry needs to be intact. And if this is the culture of just doing business with friends and you don't care about if the technology works, except you're going to reach a point where the whole industry is going to start falling apart.
Yeah.
Things are not going to work. Profits are not going to be realized. Companies will start closing down.
Yeah.
And that's not the objective of running a business. So I think, the industry needs to really sit down and critically evaluate themselves, think long and hard, because if something is not done about changing this culture and this way of doing things, then, at some point it's going to be too late for all of us, not just GoldOre.